What's going on, guys? It's your boy 5Kid back here again with another video. Story time today. Yeah. You should probably subscribe if you aren't. Turn on post notifications, like the video, and if you don't like the video, no joke, no scam, I will come to your house and make sure all of your Fortnite skins get banned. Well, they get deleted. So, you know, yeah, let's get into it. So basically, this story time is about the time of, how, I basically prank called the cops on this kid. For the purpose of the story, his name will be, Karen. I know it's a dude, but I think he's gonna be a Karen in the next 10 years. And he's like, he's in 4th grade. He's probably gonna be a Karen. He's always gonna be one of those ladies who's like, let me talk to your manager, or something like that. So, yeah. So basically, alright. Yeah. So basically, this kid is always like, he always wants to play with me. Just is dying to play with me all the time. And then when he does, he's just so toxic. And before you guys start commenting, oh, so you called the cops on it, you scared a child out of his life just because he was toxic. Well, he was taking toxic to a new level. If you get me, like, basically what he was doing would be, what he would do was, he would basically go, he'd be like, if I ever got him mad, he would just be like, oh, I'm gonna beat you up, I'm gonna beat your family, like a little child, like the child he is. And I would always just laugh at him and be like, yeah, in your dreams, you're fat and you're tiny. I could easily just stop you with my pinky. So, yeah. So then, basically, what would happen was, so basically on this particular day, I just wasn't taking his BS. So basically, what happened was, he took it too far. It's like, we're just playing Fortnite. Another thing is, he likes to call me trash when, this kid literally shoots at the butterflies and thinks they're people. Like, he'll waste a whole clip thinking a butterfly is a person. Like, no joke, no scam. I'm being super serious. Oh, yeah, so basically this kid's always super toxic. So then, this one day, me and my cousin were just sitting in a party playing, and, cause like, we just got out of school. I think it was like either the last day of school, second last day, I don't know. I just knew it was towards the end of the year. So me and my cousin, while we were playing, this kid decides to join the party. And mind you, this kid at the time, he's 9. So he's 9. So basically, he curses a lot. Like, he says the F word, and everyone should know. I say it, but like, I'm like 13, so like a 9-year-old shouldn't say that. So basically, this kid starts saying to another limit. So like, he's like, "What's up?" And then he's like saying the F word and stuff. Like, he also says the N word a lot. And if you look at him, he doesn't look black. Like, no, but I'm not gonna let it slide. But yeah. So basically, this kid's taking it way too far, and saying all these words, and I'm like, okay, well, what do you want to do? He's like, can I play? And I'm like, oh, I'm playing arena duos. I don't really want to right now. He joins back later and says, can I play now? And I'm like, okay, fine. Like, almost exactly like that, because I'm getting annoyed. This kid does this, like, on a daily. So, let him play. So basically, he's fighting a guy, and I don't pick him up. I just don't pick him up, because I don't pick him up. So basically, he gets triggered, and is like, I am a trigger! Oh! And, basically, starts getting mad, and, I'm just like, okay, chill. And then he's like, I'm gonna kill you and your whole family. So I'm like to my cousin, I mute him, I said, my cousin, I'm gonna call you and pretend to be the police. And then he's like, okay. I unmute the kid. I'm like, okay, I'm calling the cops on you. So I go through and call my cousin. And this kid's honestly retarded. I'm not kidding. I honestly think this kid is retarded because basically what he does. So I call my cousin. My cousin says hello, and I'm like, yeah, I'd like to report a kid sending death threats. I tell him his PlayStation name. Well, and basically the cousin's like, okay, yeah, all right, we'll get into this. Oh wow, but yeah, so my cousin's like, alright, and then I hang up, and then he's like, no, leaves the party, unfriends me, and then me and my cousin are just dying laughing, like, and before you guys start coming in the comments, like, oh, that's bullying. No, it's not bullying, first of all. It's teaching him a lesson. Like, come on, it's like teaching a kid how to play with scissors, like, how to play with knives. Like, it's unethical. So, yeah, after this is done, basically, he adds me, and he adds me back eventually, like a day later, I believe, and I'm like, you know that was fake, right? He was like, what? He was like, what do you mean? I'm like, my cousin didn't even answer. It was 911. What's your emergency? That, like, kids, so you know, the only way you know it's real is if the person answers with 911. What's your emergency? If they answer hello, that's not a cop. I'm sorry to inform you. So yeah, basically, he's like, why would you do that? Nah. And then basically, I'm just like, I don't care. Like, but yeah. So basically, this is what happens, and he gets triggered, and I always remind him of it. Like, it's funny because, like, he thought it was the actual police, and always thinks he's so smart, and I actually schooled him with an old school prank. I'm doing air quotes, you can't see it. Fake calling the police. So yeah, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe. Yeah, and I have a couple more interesting stories about this kid. Karen. It's not a girl, trust me, just a dude who I call Karen because he acts like a Karen. But yeah. Oh yeah, and I promised you guys if we get to 100 subscribers, I would tell you about the story about how on the Metro bus I got into a roast battle with these high school girls. But yeah, so tell your friends, subscribe and like if you aren't already. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your day. See you tonight. Have a good night.